Oh man. Maybe a little quieter tonight. Unless, of course, I'm responding to chat messages or anything. If I'm responding to chat messages, I'll be fine. But just for kind of the self-narration, my throat has been bugging me the past, like, day or so, so I'm trying to calm down. Whenever I stream, I always talk a lot to myself or whatnot. But I'm probably gonna try to tone it back a little bit. There is a small part of me that slightly regrets not doing single player. I looked up some odds today on, like, the... Like, I'm kind of looking forward to getting some Sunder Charms. And apparently they are not rare at all if you increase your player count. But since I can't do that, I'm stuck with the worse odds, which is unfortunate. I didn't realize that was a dead end. How many of the jail floors are gonna be terrorized? Is it all of them? I do like that I can do most Terra zones. Even if there's some Fizz immunes, I can just let my follower and Cold Wolfies kill them. It's like, it's not too shabby. I am looking forward to having I had like a waypoint I didn't have already. Nice. I am looking forward to being 85 because I'm pretty sure, not that like the unique monsters in the terrorized zones for me are gonna be 85, but the normal mobs aren't. Wait, no, maybe the normal mobs are now. Actually, I think they might be. I think normal mobs are 2 levels. Champions are like 3 or 4, and then elites are 5, I think is what it was when I looked it up. But I actually think everything might be 85 at the moment for me. I guess I should try to clear in a somewhat organized fashion. This would go clean out. Grand Scepter got anything on it? Probably do some Nightmare Andy somewhat soon. Most of my earlier grind session was majority terrorized zones, and then I'll probably be doing a few now. It'd be nice to change it up a little bit. It will probably be a bit of a shorter stream for me tonight. I mean, obviously I just started, so... But, I was up later than I should have been last night, trying to stream until I beat Hell, and then I found out that DClone was spawning at 8 a.m. my time, and I stayed up till 8 a.m. for that, and then I threw together a video real fast of me killing it, so that because I wasn't on stream at the time, and then got that rendering, and then I was finally able to go to sleep. So fun times. Probably didn't get to sleep till about 9, and then I randomly woke up at like 11:30 and couldn't fall back asleep. So I like watched some YouTube for a little bit, and then finally managed to fall back asleep, but still only probably got 3 to 4 hours of sleep. I did take a nap before this stream, but it wasn't quite enough to fully rejuvenate me. Why does it feel like these zones have more monsters when I'm trying to go through it for the campaign than the terrorized zones? Almost feels like terrorized zones have less monsters. Why did my quest log come up? What? Oh, maybe... Is it because I found... Because I haven't used my MPU yet? So when I found the, when I found the dude, it brought the quest back up, I suppose that's probably what happened. I'm assuming Inner Cloister is not terrorized. We are close to the end of this run, I would imagine. One last section to clear, and then new game and run it back. Probably one more run before it's gonna change again. 10% poison is small. It's actually not bad. It's like the highest roll I've seen. We'll save it. Luckily I haven't taken a lot of damage from these. I just walked right into several mobs. Oh, there's the door. Grand Crown. Better than all the melee weapon legendary or uniques I've been like getting recently. I mean, I have no idea what that's gonna be, but like a two-handed sword or something like that, I know I'm most likely not going to use on any character. But getting a helmet is something that could be a potential. Here, we'll go see what it is. We won't procrastinate it. Oh, 25 gold for monsters. And Crown of Thieves. Lifesteal helmet with extra gold for monsters. A lot of defense. Do I just put that on my follower? I mean, I feel like I do, right? It's more lifesteal, more life. Yeah, I mean...
I'll put that to good use.
It's a good amount of dex, too. That could probably help a, if you wanted to, like, use a phase blade on a barb or something like that, right? I wonder how rare that is. Fuck. Forgot I wanted to keep that, thank God. Hey, how's it going, Big Daddy? Good morning. I just got at least a useful item. I don't know how rare it is, because I'm not good with that kind of stuff, but I got Crown of Thieves. Which is pretty neat. DClone went good. I got my Annihilus. I got decent attribute roll, but resistance and XP could have been better. But hey, I got it. I'm just happy to have one, to be completely honest. It was a challenging fight. A good Merc Helm for Trav. Yeah, that's true because he's killing. That does make sense. I'm gonna be making all the gold find. But yeah, reckon the DClone fight took me like almost 20 minutes to kill him. Basically, I had to just keep spam resummoning my minions and go back to town when he did enough. He didn't hit me directly very much, but his, like, fire circle blast that goes out in every direction would hit me, so I'd have to go back for life pots every now and then. And then I'd have to come back, and then randomly he was like... There's... Someone in my last stream was saying, or last night's stream, was saying that the prevent monster heal is supposed to last like 80 minutes, but it felt like every time I went to town and came back I had to reapply it because he'd start healing again. I don't necessarily know exactly how it works, but yeah, so I'd come back and then it took me a minute or two to realize that he was healing, because I was kind of countering the healing barely, but then he wasn't going down very quick. So then I'd finally nullify the healing again, and then, I tried using Poison Creeper, but he didn't... Poison Creeper didn't keep him, like, permanently poisoned. So, like, Poison Creeper would come up, poison him, go back down underground, and then the poison would fall off, and then a few seconds would pass, and then Poison Creeper would come up and do it again. So there was some time where he would be like, he would be healing because of that too. But I'd just have to hit him with the edge bow again to prevent monster heal. Yeah, but what I was saying was, like, unless it was just a visual bug, I don't know. He would get poisoned from the creeper, but then the green on the boss would fade for a few seconds, like he wasn't poisoned anymore. And then my creeper would come back up. So there was like a 2 to 3 second window in between my creeper actually applying its poisons. It wasn't permanently poisoned. So in those 2 to 3 seconds, it was regenning again, if I didn't have my prevent monster heal from the edge bow on, if that makes sense. At least I think that was happening. I don't know. Honestly, the fight was so chaotic, it was hard for me to tell what was going on, because I was just kind of freaking out the whole time, hoping that I'd kill it. I have a video of it on my YouTube, if you wanted to see it. At one point, I changed to, Poison Creeper in the fight, in, like, the middle of the fight at some point. I can, I'll link the video, but you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. There's that, if you want to check out the fight. Just me, my fantastic struggle. Since I wasn't streaming or anything, I did like a voiceover for the first couple minutes of it where I just kind of talked about the encounter, talked about my gear for anyone that doesn't know what my gear level's like from the stream and stuff like that. But other than that, the rest of the video I don't really talk much until the very end. Few minutes left on the zone. Right on. I will say, I'm happy I got that and everything, but I made a mistake in looking at some of the odds of, like, things dropping. Specifically, I looked at Sunder Charms today, because I was curious. And it was talking about how how it's actually really easy to get Sunder Charms. As long as you can increase player count. And I just had, like, just that doubt in my stomach where I was like, fuck. Like, I almost want to play single player, but I don't. I just got my Annie. I like how strong I've gotten my Druid. Yeah, I've been trying to hammer through the zones and get to all the the champs and uniques, but yeah, they're saying it's pretty not super common on players 1. Too bad. Black Marsh and Hole. So that's Black Marsh, but is Hole a different? I guess there is a cave in Black Marsh, isn't there? Big Daddy, do you know if when these zones end, the monsters still have the icon? Does that mean they're still boosted? Or are they, like, now that it's moved to a different zone, is it over? They just happen to still have the icon. I just don't know if I should be leaving immediately or if I should. Or if I should stay and, like, finish. Yes, if you aggroed them. Oh, okay. So, like, traveling into, like, these next rooms and stuff aren't counting. Like, over here, I definitely didn't, like, aggro the guys over here. Oh, okay, I see. They don't have the icon anymore. Okay. Well, that answered that question. Thank you. Okay, so if you have the mark, you are good. Sounds good. 40% gold for monsters on a ring. Man, we're gonna be able to, like... I need to get my barb up. I might work on that. I was using my barb as a mule because I didn't think I was gonna be playing him again. Or I didn't know when I'd play him again. When I was off stream, I actually cleaned him out and organized a bit more and sold some stuff I wasn't going to use anymore. And he's mostly emptied out, and he has most of my, like, Dwarf Star rings. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess maybe that one isn't as exciting. 2 to Necro skills on a level 42. That might be... I think we have another head that is +1, and I even think this is lower level than the other one, so... We'll save that. Can those drop from... Oh, they absorb fire. Do those drop off Nightmare Andy? Are those one of the... Gotcha. Well, I'll save that ring just in case I happen to make the Gold Finder before I get those rings, but... I do want to try some Nightmare Andy. Let's try Black Marsh. I don't know what Black Marsh is like monster density-wise. Yeah, definitely. I think at some point tonight, I really want to try to give Nightmare Andy a shot. I mean, not like I say a shot as if it's difficult, but just actually go and do it. I've been talking about it for days. I was waiting to get the gull, which now that I have that, I've really just been into grinding the Terra zones since I unlocked those right before I fell asleep. Yeah, I am
So
streaming
what are
on
those?
Twitch.
What are those people doing in that TikTok you sent me?
Remind me what I
hide,
sent you.
It was the divine scam, or the little tablet scam. They're like hiding divines
Oh.
inside a bunch of cheaper ones or something.
Yeah, so what people will do is, if they do it with, like, heavy belts for chancing Headhunter, a lot of people will be like, because when you search it, you'll see the one heavy belt in there, and you'll teleport to go buy that one. But then you see 10 more, and you're like, oh, they probably listed 10 all at the same price. And you just go and buy without even looking at the price. But sometimes they slip one in for, like, a divine or more or something.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So someone probably came in and they're like, they bought the first tablet they bought was probably the one that they originally spent, like, whatever, 20 exalts on or whatever the price was. And then they just purchased, like, 4 more or something and just happened to hit the one that was 40 divines. There was another one the other day I saw a Reddit post of someone accidentally was, like, listing a bunch of those and accidentally sent one to 120 divines instead of 120 exalts, and someone bought it. And he posted on Reddit and he was like, whoever you are, if you can show your log of you buying this for 120 divines, I want to give you your money back. I did not mean to post it for that price. I swear to God. Not trying to scam anyone. He, like, felt super bad and everything. I wonder if they're gonna, like, find a way to counter that.
Even if it's just like an "Are you sure?" and put a big fucking divine icon right in the middle of your screen. X90.
Yeah, or, like, have it somehow know if, like, the items...
Out of, like
have it have its own database of what the items are averaging at, and if it's, like, over a certain percent or something,
That's gonna
put
be
up,
hard
like, a
with
big
different
warning.
currencies too, though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But they already kind of do that when you search for something. You search Exalted Orb Equivalent, and it tries to show you, like, the cheapest stuff first, regardless of whether it's, like, exalts or annulments or divines, you know?
That's true. So it does kind of know.
It already kind of knows. They just have to implement it into the already existing system.
Yeah.
Well, Black Marsh is a really easy terror zone. Just kind of walking through everything. We're definitely getting pretty strong. I still, like, thinking about how much I have to farm. I'm still trying to, like, consider another character to play to just clear a little faster. Either going back to my Sork and trying to get my Sork more geared, or also would have done Countess when I was so close to tower. Yeah. I was just trying to focus the terror zones, and I don't think it's terrorized, right? Or is it? I have a Frozen Orb Meteor Sork, level 69. I can take a pass right back over there and look, because I think we're not completely done the zone, but we're pretty close. I stopped playing the Sork because of how floppy it was, but I have gotten some more gear, and I do need to. I just need to get levels on it. I was trying to push the. I was trying to push
stream with
hell.
us on your stream talking, or you like?
I mute you guys. Like I have you unmuted right now when I'm like actually talking to you, but majority of the time I have you muted.
Gotcha. Just for the stream though.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's what I was wondering, because like you knew when I said something.
Yeah, you can. I love it. It's a. Well, I don't know how new it is, but it's a feature that really old OBS didn't have. You can actually just capture the audio specific like processes.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So I can just. I just have a Discord audio on there, and I just go over and check off the mute button if I don't want stream to hear you guys if you're playing League or something, but I can still sit in the channel and listen to you rage on League. Yeah, it really just depends on how chatty Discord is. Like, late night like this, when it's just me and you, I'll just leave it unmuted, but majority of the time during the day, when there's like 7 people in the channel, I just keep it muted full time.
Yep.
Unless, like, Bruce asks me a question and I'm gonna go on like a long rant about how to craft something in PoE or something, then I'll unmute, so...
Yeah.
It doesn't just seem like I'm talking to myself like a crazy person.
I'll be back quick.
Okie dokie. Yeah. My only issue with Sork is things like... I don't like cycling between 2 elements, and then I need to get it tankier. Those are my 2 issues. Like, obviously it's fast as fuck. But, like, right now I'm so floppy I almost die while teleporting around hell. Trying to do anything. If I teleport into a group of mobs, I nearly get insta-killed. And it's miserable. And then... yeah, but I think at least with, like, some more levels and a little better gear, I can at least teleport and not get one shot. That's kind of, like, my goal for Sork. But the other thing is I was, like, keeping an eye on the terror zones I've been farming. Almost every one I've been doing, it's like, oh, these ones are, like, a bunch of cold immunes, and it's just gonna be miserable going through it. Because I'm just gonna have to, like, use my fire skills, or just don't do that terror zone, and then I gotta go, like, just find something else to farm. Yeah, I was doing, like, ancient tunnels in Act 2 and stuff when I was playing them. Which allowed me to not have any cold immunes at all. The Frozen Orb could kick ass in there. That went pretty well. But that's one thing I do really like about... Hey, we got a pull room. Well. Thanks. I wasn't... Oh, I think an amulet dropped right as I left. Oh, well, it's fine. I think I heard the noise of an amulet. What is pull for? I felt like pull was for something. That I wanted to make eventually. If anything, it could be, like, combined into something, probably. Pull rune. So pulls could be combined into ums, and it can be used to make Hodo. Okay. Yeah. Need a Vex still, though. That's a decent find. Better than the, when I had to farm the Ko rune for... What did I need? What did I make? Was it her bow? Yeah, it was her Harmony bow. I needed a Ko rune, and I farmed that, and I got, like, just all low runes for, like, 25 runs until I finally got the Ko rune. I didn't get anything too exciting other than that Ko rune with all those runs. But yeah, I'm actually really considering respecking my Paladin. Because it won't be able
the Black
to...
Marsh. Terrorized Black Marsh too?
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Spooky, right?
No, that's spooky. Terrifying.
No, terrorized.
Oh yeah, terrorizing. Is that even a... Can you say that?
The FBI agent listening is gonna get you. Sorry. Yeah, my friend interrupted me. I mute on Discord, so he didn't know I was talking when he started talking. I already have one. I just beat Nightmare Maggot Lair. He's still the leveling build where I'm like, holy fire, and then I partially went into... I was gonna try to, like, just see how Smite felt. So I put a bunch of points into, like, the Holy Shield, Smite, and Fanaticism aura. To see if I could, like, level up with that, but I decided after I beat Maggot Lair on Nightmare, I think I might change him to Hammers. Because then he's magic, right? And there's far less magic immune zones, I think. Which means I would be able to farm terrorized zones on him. You go full Holy Fire till you get to Nightmare Chaos? Oh, really? I mean, I could probably push through with my scuffed ass build until Nightmare Chaos if I needed to. Why Nightmare Chaos? Oh, it's full of fire. Oh, okay. So it's just Holy Fire is just really strong all the way up to that point. If I'm like a weird, shitty hybrid build right now, is it okay to respec earlier than Nightmare? Like, in Act 2 after Maggot Lair? The Hammers? he can't dual wield, right? I have Spirit Weapon and Spirit Shield. I would just have to, when I respec it, I have to get the strength, I guess, to use the shield. Or can they dual wield the swords? I know barbs can dual wield the swords, but I don't know if paladins can. Oh, a decent paladin shield with high res on it. Okay, I don't have one. I forgot paladins. I forgot pally shields can get 4 sockets. Alright, I'll have to keep farming until I find a decent shield. I don't think I have a 4-socket one laying around. Farm the racks. Is that over in like Mausoleum? I guess there's also racks in here. I don't know if these ones, gotcha. I was gonna say, I realized after that I'm pretty sure there are racks in here. Always pick up white paladin shields, okay. I guess, like, the tier of it doesn't matter when it comes to a hammer paladin, right? Or do they actually want defense? The defense probably doesn't matter, just try to get one with good res. Best base is a sacred target. Okay. Grim Shield. That's probably gonna be the frickin' wall of the eyeless or whatever, probably. I've already seen like 5 of those. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, that was my main purpose for the Druid, was to try to get some gear set up for whatever I went next that was going to be a bit faster of a farmer. I will say, I was, like, really hoping to get, like, a Sunder Charm, but then I remembered that Sunder Charms, like, aren't... Like, I'm still probably not going to be able to farm cold immune areas on a Sork if I got a cold Sunder Charm. Unless I stay hybrid and use fire skills, of course. But I just wanted to try to get Sork to be, like, pure element or something. So I was like... I got myself a little hyped up more for Sunder Charms than maybe I should have. All white pally shields? Okay, yeah, get 4 socket at Laz. Okay. Use a lower res wand. That just feels so tedious though, like unless you're just fighting like a certain boss, but that seems like tedious to try to like lower res every mob. Like I guess I'm not a good Diablo player because I want to do everything on like one character. And when you're not geared enough to do that, it's just not necessarily feasible. Like I want to be able to do every terror zone that pops up, you know? So it's like I get tilted if I'm a Sork and the terror zone pops up on like a cold immune zone. And it's like, at first I was like, oh well, I'll just get a Sunder Charm, but I forgot Sunder Charms like aren't, like they're good, but I think it would still be extremely slow to farm a cold immune zone. I know, that's why I really like my Druid, yeah. That's partially why I made my Druid. Because I can kind of do whatever zone I want, but I get a little tilted by how slow it is sometimes. Oh, you do go to the rooms on the side? I will say, I really liked the feel of Frenzy Barb. I just wish I could get its attack rating up. I really want to play a Frenzy Barb, to be completely honest. But I just don't have the gear for it. 2 racks in one of them? Okay, it's probably not this one because I didn't see the racks. Yeah, here's one. Here's the other. Hey, Crash Shield. I'm freaking full as shit. Let me just see what this is. Well, I mean, it's only 25 res, though. It's kind of funny, though. I guess... I mean, making spirits really easy. It's not like it's expensive. If I wanted, like, a temporary one before I find a 45 res... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Because at first I was like, oh, maybe I want to wait for something bigger, and then, oh, that's actually a lidless wall. I'll save the lidless wall. But yeah, at first I was like, well, no, I need to go for something better than that if I'm gonna spend the runes. But then I was like, wait a second, freaking Spirit's easy to make. What am I thinking? Yeah, that was a lucrative little, 3 to cold skills, 20% faster cast rate. That's kind of interesting. Probably not good, though, right? Spirit's more cast rate, but one less skill if you were like a pure cold Zork. Can you? Yeah, Spirit Sword beats it? Okay. And the mana from Spirit Sword's nice. Oh, well, yeah, true. I guess I was just thinking for, like, a pure... I've heard of, like, pure Blizzard builds and stuff. Where you're just one element. Alright, I hit up both of those. You said get the chest, too. I think I left a chest over here. I grabbed that. Yeah, Grand Charm, I grabbed it. Okay. Here, it's hard to beat. Gotcha. Kind of a low roll on the gold find, but I imagine I'll be wanting to fill my gold find character with gold find charms, so I'll keep it as well. I think we still had quite a bit of Black Marsh to clear. Gotcha. Holy crap! Wait, did my follower just get deleted instantly down here? I guess she must have walked up in range of those brutes and just got absolutely... Or did she die down in Countess and I didn't realize it? Player jungle TZ is next. Wait, how do you know that? I thought it was only deterministic on single player. Oh, is it the other regions or something? Oh, you're psychic. Well, I guess let's... I don't really think any of this stuff can be worth all that much money. I want my follower back. Yo, why is Hulk kicking my ass right now? Oh, really? Huh. I wonder how it knows. Yeah, sure. Go for it. I could also Google it, either way. Got it. Nice. Thank you, thank you. I really wish I had... I really wish I had, Draco Grasp gloves. Because, I know I'm a very unconventional player, but I kinda enjoy playing Smite Paladin just as Smite Paladin. And, I have a life tap wand for bosses, but for just like killing trash mobs, I think it would be fun to have that just for like the chance on hit to life tap to get some life steal as a Smite Paladin, just killing packs of mobs. But I know that that's not what Smite Paladin is for. Were you asking what gear I have on Sork? My Sork doesn't have much. Really, pretty much whatever I moved over to this character. I have a black on my Paladin at the moment. Pretty much for my Sork, I was using Spirit and the lower helmet. I think that's really all I moved over to, I think that's all I moved over to this character. Other than that, it's just random stuff. I don't even think I have a Sork amulet at all for plus skills. Yeah, I do have a stealth armor made. It's a very low level one. I made it while leveling, but I do have a stealth armor made. I forgot about that for the faster cast rate. And obviously I have the Spirit Shield now. I'm pretty sure I have the strength on her to equip it. I just never found the Monarch while I was playing her. So I'd be able to move that over from this character if I were to play my Sork again. Yeah, I think I hit the strength right when I quit, like barely. What's up, Bombo? How's it going? How's your day, night, morning, whatever time zone you're in? How's life been? Pretty good, pretty good. It's been a really tired day for me. I definitely won't, I don't know what time I'm getting off, but I definitely won't be pushing it too late tonight, because I went way too crazy yesterday. Australia time evening, nice. I did. Yay! It was a tough fight. It was a, like, 19-minute fight. Here, I made a video on it if you wanted to watch the video of me doing it. I only kind of, like, after the fact, I've recorded a little bit, like a few minutes of me talking about it for the beginning. The majority of it, I didn't really talk until the very end, so it's just kind of like feel free to skip through. You don't have to watch the whole thing or whatever. It's a long ass fight, but it was pretty spicy. A lot of going back to town to buy more potions and trying to figure out like I was saying this to Big Daddy before. There was something weird going on with the prevent monster heal. Like supposedly it was supposed to last a long time, but I'd port back to town and then I'd port back to town and then I would come back and he'd start healing again. It's almost like going to town removed the prevent monster heal or something. I don't necessarily know how it works or what was happening, but he'd like start healing again, and then I'd have to, by the time I'd realize it, he'd heal up like 10% health again, and then I had to like hit him with the prevent monster heal again, and then, you know, rinse repeat. But I ended up doing it. Yeah, you'll see at one point, like, I think it's after the first time I port to town in the video, and then I come back, one, he's dying slower, and then once my minions start dying, you actually see he's dying slower because he's regenning. I'm just barely countering his regen is what's happening. And then when my minions start dying, I start losing damage, and you start to see him actually heal. That's when I realized it and pulled out the bow and shot him again. Yeah, well, you know what's actually really funny? I fucked up, and at the end of my stream, I gambled almost all of my money. Except for, like, 30k or something. So I only had 30k to work with to buy pots for the fight. I was actually really scared I was gonna run out of money mid-fight. Yeah, for sure. I couldn't revive my Merc either because I didn't want to spend, like... I had enough at the start of the fight to revive her, but I was like, she's just gonna die again. I'm not gonna do it. It's not gonna be worth it. But yeah, I'm happy to have it. It's really great. Felt like a cool little accomplishment getting through it on a summon druid rather than just having like a smite paladin that doo-doos on it. Some people don't kill their own DClone. Yeah. I mean, I imagine it's not too expensive for an Annie, right? Considering it's like a guaranteed drop, it's just a matter of being there when it spawns. I can imagine they just trade for it. That's what I used to do. I think that might be the first time in Diablo that I've ever actually killed DClone. I've tried to fight him. I've had a friend come and kill him in my game for me in, like, one of the times where I wasn't trying to do SSF. But I don't think I've ever killed him myself because I never bothered to get, like, a prevent monster heal. So he would always out-regen whatever build I'm playing. Yeah, it does feel like a nice accomplishment, for sure. You do see them for like an ist early. Yeah, damn. Hey, we leveled 84. More power. I think I have a +1 to all Amazon, so we don't need 1 to passive magic. But yeah, I also got a Crown of Thieves for nice, like, high defense lifesteal, and then Big Daddy was mentioning that it's also going to be pretty nice for the Trav gold farming. With 80% extra gold, and since your Merc is killing things, bada bing, bada boom. I think after I finish this, either finish clearing this Black Marsh, or if the zone changes in the middle of it, I might go do some Nightmare Andy kills. Also look for a 2-socket high-res Paladin shield. Okay. Is that for a rhyme? I think I was looking for that, because at one point I wanted to, like, play the shit out of a Smite Paladin. But then I learned that Smite Paladin can't leech life unless you have life tap. And then I was like, fighting trash mobs feels like shit if I can't leech life. And the chances of me finding Drackel's grasp gloves is very unlikely. Oh yeah, so you can't be frozen. Yeah. Found so many Pally Shield bases on ladder. Sign 50% damage ones and 40% res ones. Nice. Should have played Pally. It do be like that. It seems like you just get a ton of gear for whatever you're not playing very often. The tremors show signs of slowing. Thinking of trying a Holy Grail solo playthrough to chip away at? With like a mod that checks them off for you? Oh nice. Is that a thing that exists, or were you just hoping? There's a 34% enhanced damage. Is that worth keeping, or it's a low level shield though? Heraldric is a shitty base. Should I just toss it? Gotcha. It's actually really, really funny with the, oh shit, an amulet. A set amulet. With, I'm super happy that I got my... Super happy that I got my Annie last night. But then I started grinding Terror Zones today. And I looked up the drop rates of getting, like, Sunder Charms and stuff. And they were saying how, like, getting Sunder Charms is really easy if you can increase the players, like the game's player count. And it just made me like start to be like, man, I really think I like made a mistake trying to do SSF on ladder. Like there was like a small inkling of myself that like kinda wanted to change to solo. You found every charm solo? Gotcha. I need to get my MF. I just need to go farm Nightmare Andy and see if I can get like another Nagel ring. I don't know. I need to try to get my MF up. Maybe drop +1 to skills. Like, I'm kinda... No, it's fine. I'm trying to do... Part of solo self-found is... I want to do, like, if I'm gonna commit to the solo self-found, I want to do it solo, you know? The kill speed of my Druid on players 8. The funny thing is I kill things, I feel like I kill things decently fast. It's just I don't have crazy AoE, right? So I wonder if it would so I've never really done player 7. I always barely get characters to hell when I'm on when I'm doing single player. I think the only times I've really played single player is times that I didn't have internet. Like sometimes in the winters here, we get really bad winters where I live and we'll lose power. And we have a generator, and I'm able to run my computer on the generator power. But sometimes we don't have internet because of that, and so if I'm into Diablo at the time, I'll make like a single player character. So the only time I've really played single player is when I like didn't have internet. What'd you guys think of this? Probably just worth getting rid of, like not saving it because of the low level base. 34% enhanced damage. Low block too, trash. Okay. I figured. I just wanted to double check. Didn't want to make a mistake. You have a mosaic on ladder and you definitely notice player 8 health difference? Okay. And their damage is ridiculous? Alright. Yeah, I probably couldn't handle players 8 even if, even if I did have access to it. What is my MF these days? 161. 286 when I have the Gull in hand. But that's not always. Boss 286 do some Andes. Yeah. I think I will. Let me, let me craft this up and make this a 3 perfect to get even more MF. Because I think I can drop the +1 to skills from lore for that. Just try to get my Merc to get the last hit. That might be difficult, though, with my, with all my minions. Alright, I need to, go to my gem mules. One of these days, I'm gonna sort through my gem mules, and I'm actually gonna, like, start organizing them and start making some perfect gems. So that way I don't have to do this right here. Just have, like, a perfect gem mule or something like that. Because right now I just have to freaking go through my characters and try to grab everything.
Well, darn tootin'.
Well, darn tootin'.
Myth, did you see my Siege clip I sent you?
No.
I was playing Siege.
Only keep flawless, you can always grab a lower one when you need it. Yeah, I ended up saving, like, all of my gems, because of something. I think one other time that I played Diablo, I actually tried to, like, merge my low-level runes up. And I needed a shit ton of gems for that, and I was just dumb. I don't know why I tried to do that. Yeah, I know. I know it's not worth it. There was a moment when I was like, I had like an epiphany, and I was like, how many like Ort runes would I need to combine up to get like a high rune? And it made me realize that I would need like 100,000 or some shit. And I was like, okay, we're just not gonna do this anymore. But because of that, I still like, I never wanted to have to farm the low runes if I needed them, which is why I saved so many damn runes. I'm sorry, not runes. Why I saved so many damn gems. $14 trillion. Yeah. That's makes sense. It's crazy. Damn. That's 24% MF each one. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of MF. That's worth it, right? Before I do it, just make sure. Okay. That brings us up to 358% with the gull in hand. Let's oh, I should have made the game on Nightmare. Could probably put 4 in a chest. I don't think I have enough to be able to do that right now. This is where your sword kicks ass. Yeah, I wonder if I should just... throw the gear on the sword. Heavy gloves. I'm not gonna lie, I think I messed up. Oh, no. Wait. No, I think I'm good. No, I had the dagger on. We're good. Put main hand as tele staff. Yeah, just the cast rate is gonna be miserable. I'm gonna have, like, no FCR with that. Am I gonna level anything that... You know, I might. I'm gonna save those. A little bit of attack speed as a level 9 could be nice if I level anything that's, like, remotely melee. Or bow, or jab, or maybe something like that. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just inefficient. I should probably just send this shit over to my Sork and just pound out some runs, though. I do think I need to. I was talking about it before that I do need to, like, I really like the Druid, but I need to get some faster shit going if I actually want to, like, accomplish shit. I think I do need to try to get my sort going and stuff like that. Faster you finish the game, the quicker you need something else to play. Sometimes slow is good. Yeah. But sometimes slow is painful as well. I mean, I'm weird in that I don't mind running, but I do want to make, like, progress on my character. Yeah, we were actually talking about that before the This character is actually super good for Terror Zones, because the cold damage from my, like, even if they're Fizz immune, the cold damage from my Spirit Wolves can kill them. The only problem is speed. That's the main problem. Speed is the biggest issue. But like, Fizz immunes aren't really a problem. Unless it's like maybe like an Act 5 Fizz immune. So I don't know. It's this character can kind of just go, like, I haven't had a Terra Zone where I've been like, I can't really run this. Which is why it's so hard to justify going into other, like, I thought about going to the Sork, but then, like, I go into a Terra Zone where it's cold immune, and I'm like, well, if I'm a Sork, then I just have to, like, just go farm, you just go farm something else. I don't have to do Terra Zones all the time. But Ward. A level 26 shield with 40 all-res. What's the level? I don't remember what the level... I think 27 is a Ancient's Pledge, which is better, right? Yeah, I don't need the shield. Crush Flange. I don't think I need that either. Also having to resummon my minions every time. Here, let's just move our gear over to the Sork. Having to resummon my minions every time. Body armor I don't need. I'm gonna have to go find... I'm not gonna have FCR on rings. Oh, I'm gonna have to do Magic Find instead. But we're gonna get all nakey. Oh, we also need our weapon swap. That anime's so good. I know, right? We're good. Nothing, like, came unequipped and dropped on the ground, right? I think we're good. Shit. I wonder if I should go try to find... I don't know where I put my chess piece. Crap, let's go find that first. I didn't leave it in my personal stash, did I, on the Druid? It's probably on... Oh, no, I did. Well, that's convenient. I also need to get on my Paladin real fast. I was playing my Paladin a little bit off-stream, leveling him up a little more. The weird hybrid build that he is. I need my insight off of him, though. Just bring all this follower gear over. Just a garbage helmet I had on. My other follower. Alright. Now I think we are good, maybe? We'll get on and start gearing and see if I'm missing anything. Oh shit, a piece of gear I had on had strength. Okay, we're gonna have to lose, 15% MF, unfortunately. To be able to wear, unless... No, I want the faster cast rate for teleporting quicker. 6th kill, 28 MF Nago ring, you can feel it. Oh, I need to get my keybind set up for weapon swapping on this character, too.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Okay. We can weapon swap now, we're good there. Our MF is 187, 312. We lost a little bit because we had to wear that strength ring. Because we don't have enough strength without it to wear the spirit shield, so... A little unfortunate. Oh no, I had MF charms. Fuck. Hold on. Let me change characters again. I had 9% here, 10% here, 7% here, and... Oh, I put that in personal. Shit. Is that all of them? Oh, and I might as well move my Annie over. Actually, wait! Well, my Annie will get me the stats to be able to change rings. I forgot about the Annie. Look, we're gaming. Wait, what's 75? Fuck. Fuck, you're right. It's 70. It's 70. I'm one level away. Balls. I'm literally one level away. Oh well. We'll try to get her to 70 at some point. She'll just keep using the non-MF ring. At least she gets some FCR for it. I actually think I had a... No, actually I need it for the strength, not the FCR. Never mind. Okay, I think we're good to go. My button is not set up for my frozen orb on this. Yo, my character sucks. Yo, why are Sorks so bad? I'm just kidding. I need levels. A Warhammer. 648% poison range should be pretty good. I only have 136%, but I am technically capped. I need to learn what, like, I need to learn what items are worth picking up. Like, I don't know if these hammers can ever even be good. Although that's a lot. If I were to keep leveling if I were to keep leveling my barbarian that I have as Frenzy, he's got some decent mace specialization going. Not much, but a little bit. And this is way more damage than his current melee weapons. I'm gonna save it. I'm a hoarder. Don't judge me.
Thank you.
Oh, I also didn't count, like, at all. That's what, 2, I think. Because you were saying the 6th kill. The ward again. Oh my gosh, it's humongous. Two-handed, though. Ain't no one playing no two-handed builds. Okay. At that time, I killed Andy a bit quicker because I was doing... I kept my main weapons out for the first bit of the fight. Now that I know I don't, like, just kill it insanely fast. I pulled the gull out before because I didn't know how fast I was going to kill it. The first run, I fought it the entire time with the gull out. That face when you teleport so quickly that Insight can't keep up with your mana regen. It's funny, I don't really know, like... I don't know good bases, so I don't know whether to get excited when I see things until I, like, go ID them and actually read what they are. I guess I'm just gonna have to, like, try to remember to buy some mana pots every now and then. Because, Because I actually go through some of them trying to teleport. That was a fast one. Wait. Offline has infinite respecs? Or do you have to download the mod for it? No, it just lets you? Dude, why am I even playing online? You should have not told me that, Bombo. God damn it. I did. Oh, right. I was gonna show you like I did the last time. It's actually in here. Because I can't use it because I'm one level away on the damn Sork. But yeah, I killed it. I have a YouTube video of the kill. It took like 18 minutes to kill it, or roughly. I have a YouTube video of the kill. If you want it, let me know. I can link it again. If you wanted to see me suffering. You do? Okay. I don't talk much, so vocally it's not super exciting, but you can visually see me, because I just kind of recorded it, so I didn't really... I did like a little recording after the fact that I threw in the beginning, but that's the link to the video. I had to go back to town a bunch of times and buy potions. Also, I was telling Bombo was like, you should have set up like a little stronghold of a shit ton of potions. And I was saying how I gambled all of my money on stream, and then I just sat there on the Asia server and waited for it to spawn and didn't kill anything. So I almost ran out of money buying potions to fight him. It was brutal. I don't know. I'm very close to just wanting to say fuck it and just go offline, though. Like, it sucks, I just got my... You know, I just got my Gull, I just got my Annie. Oh my Jesus. Wait. What the fuck? Wait, Amonos, didn't you already subscribe? Why did the subscribe alert pop up right now? What the fuck? My Sork hasn't beat hell yet. Unfortunately. Yeah, I tried, so I tried to do it, and I got to Claw Viper Temple, and they were all cold immune, And since she was only level 69, my fire skills aren't that high a level yet, and I didn't have very good gear. I only had spirit and lore at the time, I think, so I only had +3 to skills at the time. And Claw Viper Temple, I had a hard time killing the snakes. And then I'd try to teleport around, and I'd teleport into the middle of a group of snakes by accident and get insta-killed. And I probably tried to make it through Claw Viper Temple, like 17 deaths probably. And then I finally got the amulet, and then I was logged off my Sork and said I'm not playing this fucking shit class. I know it's not a shit class, I raged. I mean... No, I can't imagine Nightmare TZs are any good, right? Probably not. Not at 69 anyway. Oh, do they go to 75? I mean, I could do a Nightmare TZ. If that's the case, and try to hit 70. Nightmare TZ is amazing. I mean, Flare is a pretty decent... Flare is a cold Sork zone, right? If I'm not mistaken, that was one of the ones... Oh, what am I doing? I'm hitting the wrong button. I'll have to really think about it though, guys. I might consider... Oh, you know what? I probably should actually look at my my XP to see if it's moving. That's a good call. I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, it's moving a bit. Let's see this, It's not terrible. I may think about offline. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys prefer to see me push it out on the online, since I've already kind of started that way? And y'all have kind of watched that journey? Or do you think watching a single-player playthrough would be a little more fun, or... If you're solo offline, yeah. And honestly, I don't have the time it would take for online play to really make, like, good progress, you know? Yeesh. Nah, I'd rather start over. I don't wanna character edit to where I am now. I don't like doing that kind of thing. Offline better to pick up in between other games, yeah. Although sometimes I do when if I'm gonna come back to a game like this, I'd like to have a fresh start, but... Wait, so, question. Since characters are saved locally, how does your stash work? How does your, like, shared stash work? So I guess my question is, if I were to pull all of, like, let's say I play single player for a while, and then I come back a year later or something and I want to play single player again, and I pull all of my characters out of the save file and put them somewhere else on my computer, right? That would take them all, that should take them all off of my offline, and I'd be able to re-add them later, I imagine, right? But what happens to the shared stash? Does that just stay on does that just stay on the offline? You have different characters and stashes on different PCs. You could just copy the whole folder to an external drive. Yeah, I guess I was just curious of what happens to the shared stashes, right? I mean, I'm fairly certain I can just move the characters like that. That's fine. I believe that that's possible, but I was just curious how the shared... I guess maybe I just have to make a mule and just pull everything, just pull everything out of the shared stashes, maybe? There's a mod you're looking at that Mr. Llama made. Oh, it's... Gotcha, basically pluggy. What would you guys say? I think I might already know the answer, but I just want to ask the question anyway. What would you guys say is the best character to start as that can get to, like, doing higher player count? See, I don't know, that's actually a tricky question, I guess. I was gonna say what character is best to make to do high player count, like, the soonest. But then I thought exactly what you just said, Amonos, is... Thork would allow me to farm the bosses to get the gear, to allow me to get a character to farm higher shit. Mosaic. Oh man, like, I want to play Mosaic, but god, it just... I do not like the idea of trying to maintain your stacks at all. A naked Sork can kill Hell Mephisto easy peasy. What, you just, like, snipe them with the, Is that the... I think I've heard people talk about that. You, like, hide across the... like, the bridge or whatever and just spam blizzards on them. Gotcha. Mosaic, when you get the claws, will do T8 anything. We'll do T8 anything you get used to charges, and they keep themselves up when you're farming. Yeah, but if you stop killing for like 15 seconds, they fall off, and then you gotta use like 8 different skills to get them back up, though, right? I've played a lot of really flashy builds in PoE, so I'm not too worried about that aspect, but I gotta say the infinite respecs are insanely tempting, because, like, there's so much stuff I wanted to try, but I don't, because we leveled, woohoo. It's much more brighter. What the heck? Ooh, the lightning skills, sorceress. But yeah, that respecking is very, very tempting. I guess if I'm 70 now on this character, and I can use my Annie, so technically I don't need to put any more points into... God damn it, I think I want to play solo, guys. What time is it? It's getting pretty late. I don't know if I start this stream. I've heard Nova is, like, a really good leveling experience on a Sorc. Yeah, I may sleep on it, or I may dick around on a character off stream. I'll probably be ending somewhat soon, because I'm just exhausted from staying up super late yesterday. I didn't get to sleep until, like, 9 a.m. after beating, like, DClone came up at 8, and then by the time I beat it, it was, like, 8:20, and then I edited that video and got that video all ready so I could render it overnight. So I don't think I got to sleep until like 9 a.m. It was pretty crazy. So I do want to try to get off on the earlier side today. I do want to go do a few more... I want to go do a few more Nightmare Andy runs before I get off. Did I do Nightmare Andy this run? I guess I can see if the map's unlocked. Okay, I didn't. What's y'all's preferred way to level the Sork from, like, fresh without any kind of, like, leveling gear or anything set up? I've heard people say Nova, but also I think Charge Bolt is also somewhat popular. Yeah, I know about the maps, like, showing up. I knew that before, and I knew about the player's 8. I didn't know about the respecking. The respecking is kind of, like, massive for me. Just because, like, there's so many characters I've wanted to respec. Wow, we got no. Oh, wait. I guess we got a field plate. I don't even know if that dropped off her. I don't think it did. Oh, is it mana heavy? Gotcha. Hmm. Jeez. That's rough. But everything is dead also. What's the size of the AoE on it? I guess that's hard. That's a hard question to answer. I've never actually, like, I don't even know if I've ever casted the spell before. Wait, do I have it? Did I have to get it for Frozen Orb? I might just be able to cast it myself. Wow, we were getting, like, a lot of shit before, and now suddenly just the items fell off. Let's see. Do I have it? Is it Frost Nova or is it the Shock one? Oh, it's the Shock one. I don't have it. Right. It's probably the Shock one. Or else people would probably call it Frost Nova. Yeah, Lightning. Okay, yeah, I don't have it. I'm guessing it's not the same size as Frost Nova, right? Or are they the same size, I wonder? Did I do a Frost Nova? Would it be worth it to do... I don't know. I was gonna say, would it be worth it to do something other than Sork in order to get, like, up there and get, like, an insight and, like, a spirit and stuff, and then kinda... that way you have that stuff for leveling a Sork. So you don't... Oh, I forgot to change... Damn it, I did it last second. I was too busy talking. Also, I forgot to count. I got too distracted by thinking about re-rolling. I forgot to count the kills, but I'm pretty sure I've done 6 Bombo, so... I think your 6 rule is shot. Nah, that was 4. There's no way, right? Guess I should grab some more mana pots while I'm here. Oh, nope, we do not want to respec. We can pretend it's 4. Give Bombo more hope still. What are all your thoughts on... Obviously, it's not going to be, like, for teleport gear, like, farming, because it's not a sword. I understand that. But what are y'all's thoughts on a fire druid? I read one post of someone saying that, like, I remember when I was looking into playing and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play, I was looking into, like, characters that are good for SSF and stuff like that, and someone mentioned, like, their fire druid very quickly was able to handle players 8. But I don't know if that person just, like, had a lot of gear, and, like, their idea of not a lot of gear is much different than my idea of not a lot of gear. Man, he does not want to drop anything right now. That might have been the 6th if we went with Amonos's 4 count. But I heard Fire Druid is, at least from that one post of someone saying it was super good. Could carry, like, players 8, essentially, is what they were saying. Pretty easily. Oh, gotcha. I would definitely make a, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Because I really like the low-level... I really like the leveling process on Summon Druid. It's so chill and easy. It's kind of tempting to level up, especially with infinite respecs. Level up Summon Druid, maybe change it to Fire and try Fire higher level. And also get a Spirit Sword built and an Insight built, and then that way I can play it. When I play my Sork, I like write at level whatever 25 or whatever level you can equip a Spirit. I'd have that ready. If I were to go that route. And then that way it would make the Sork a little more tolerable on mana, having a Spirit right at 25 and then right at 27 having Insight, and not having to make it to Nightmare. Before getting all that stuff on a Sork. What's, how hard is Players 8 on, Is Nightmare Andy Players 8 easy? I mean, I guess it's probably roughly like 8 times what I'm doing, but she probably hits harder. I may have to play a little safer. I was just wondering for like this farm, would I be... Is it worth it to Nightmare Andy Players 8? I mean, I imagine if you can handle it, it would be. Alrighty. Probably a few more runs, and then I might end up calling it. Maybe play, maybe just dick around an offline character for the little bit of time that I'm awake before I fall asleep. I probably will go that route of making a Druid, because I feel like leveling is so easy on a Druid.
Cheating.
Me?
Cheater. Cheater.
I'm not cheating. This is just the real way you're supposed to play the game, not slow walk around on a stupid Druid all the time, like my stubborn ass.
Yeah, stupid fucking Druid.
I was just talking about it on stream. I might be re-rolling onto offline.
Oh yeah.
I was just in something I didn't. I've always known about like the map saving, so it's really nice for farming. Like what I'm doing right here, I wouldn't have to look for the door every time. I know exactly where it is. You can farm so fast. Being able to increase the player count to be able to like get loot easier. And on top of that, I knew about those things, but what I just learned about is you have infinite respecs apparently. I had no idea. Whereas on here you only have 3, and then you have to you only have 3, and then you have to farm like endgame stuff to be able to respec.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of huge, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Super huge. Oh yeah. I haven't 100% decided yet. I'm just kind of... I might start a character once I end stream and dick around for a few and see how I feel. But... I think the big thing is, guys, I don't have the... Like, I like grinding in these games, but I don't like grinding if I'm not getting things, if that makes sense. And honestly, it feels like a lot of the times I'm just not getting things when I'm playing. Like, I'm lucky if I get, like, an item or two a day that's interesting playing ladder as solo. Which, I haven't done single player, but the way people make it sound is it makes it sound like I will have better luck there, you know? Like I said, I haven't done it enough to really know, but... Based on what the draw, at least for Sunder Charms, obviously Sunder Charms aren't everything, but one of the things I was reading for Sunder Charms was, it's like, apparently, if you have a character that can grind players 8, now, I have to get a character that can grind it in the first place, but, like, players 8 frickin' Sunder Charm drops are apparently extremely high. There's actually something saying it's like 100%, but I think that AI response was wrong. I can't imagine it's like a guaranteed drop. It was saying like every champion pack is gonna drop one or something like that. I don't know what it was saying. I think the AI got confused. The AI response. Because I can't imagine that's the case. I think this will probably be the last run though, guys. It's 5 AM. This will get me off the computer a little earlier than I have been. Or at least off the stream, and then I can just kind of throw a TV show on and fall asleep in my chair. But yeah, let's see if this last run can net us anything decent. Praying. A go. That'd be funny. Whoa, a gothic plate. Crazy. What is that? Sigons? Yeah. Warp warp. Alrighty guys, that is gonna be it from me. I guess there is probably a pretty good chance that next stream I will be on offline mode. Which I do think I'm gonna take off my daytime stream for tomorrow, but I will be here for this stream's time slot. I just want like a little like earlier day to myself. Take a little half day off, and then but for the 2 to 3 a.m. stream, which is this one here, I will be here for that one. So, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will be back for some more Diablo antics and all that, so. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, thank you, thank you. You have a good evening as well. I'm pretty sure it's evening. I think that's what Bombo said, and I guess it, just because Bombo is from Australia doesn't mean that that you are. Oh, okay, it is. Nice. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, you work together. Awesome. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.